aim of Animator's beginner's class is not only to teach the basics of animation, but also to stimulate a spirit of critical thinking in young adults and to give them a chance to make something unique which represents their creative ideas and embodies their efforts. In 2 weeks, the students worked on 4 different projects which they will explain in their own words.
Lights, camera, action. Yes, we are at the animation camp held by Creative Aspirations at Geetanjali Senior School. In this camp, each day is like an adventure where we embark on a journey to learn something new in the field of animation. Pixelation, stop motion, phonotrope and flipbook are few of the many interesting projects we've learned in this camp. We also drew stick figures and their movements and then proceeded to drawing flesh in the stick figures, and voila! We learned how to draw human figures itself.
We have learned a lot, and some of them are clay modeling, stick figure, line of action, its importance, and how to convert it into a good drawing.
And today I am going to be talking about flipbooks. Now, what is a flipbook, you may ask? A flipbook is a book which shows an animation by flipping the pages at a constant speed. Each page depicts a frame.
Today in our animation summer camp, we learned making phonotropes. A phonotrope is also known as the animation wheel. We drew sequential diagrams on a flat piece of round paper and made it rotate like a wheel. It was a different experience because it even gave us an illusion of movement.
One of the first activities that we have learnt about was stop motion. Stop motion is basically a video or a short film made using a series of photos which shows the slightest of movement. Our team has made a stop motion video on emotions. It shows a sad emoji merging with a cheerful one to make a huge smiley emoji. Behind the scenes, we had our own share of angry, distraught, stubborn and disappointed faces. We made these models not through software but through clay and paints. Overall, it was a fun activity, but it has taken up quite a lot of creativity and time.
Basically, our project was based on traffic lights and how they work. For our project, we had to make a car, traffic light, zebra crossing, and a stickman. How the project worked was, first it was green light, the car had to move, then wait, move again, then red light, then the stickman would enter from out of screen. He would go, green light, and the car won't move. After we finished with the project, we noticed even though it took us a lot of time to make the creation, when we looked, it was going very fast and it looked very interesting.
Our stop motion project was about an unknown virus entering the computer. On the screen, 3, 2, 1 appears, symbolizing that the game is starting. Then dot appears on the screen, symbolizing that the game is now loading. Slowly, and the unknown virus enters the computer frame by frame. On the screen, a question mark appears, which symbolizes that the computer is now hacked.
In my words, pixelation is a type of stop motion animation, but instead of using clay models and props, we use ourselves to enact the scenes. Our team, which is Team C, has enacted a comedy scene where there are 2 thieves. one smart and one silly. Both of them do wrong things, but the silly one is too overconfident and ends up landing them in big trouble.
Our pixelation was about making a film inside of a film. The scene was me fighting with Saharsh when my friend Yash steps in to make peace. Enraged, I shoot Yash and Saharsh. The director inside our film was Tanisha and our real director was Rakshit.
Pixelation is just human stop motion. Instead of using clay, humans are acting it. This is very creative as it can give many number of ideas. Me and our team basically created a spirit box, EMF reader and camera and a crucifix for the play. So one of our teammates was a ghost, one was and the three were people who were just playing. When we were asking questions to a Ouija board, the ghost had suddenly appeared and tried to attack us. He successfully attacked Sampath and we too ran to somewhere. And when we reached a certain area, me and my friend took a crucifix and a camera. We took picture of the camera while crucifixing the ghost, and the ghost disappeared and we were happy.
How do they feel about the entire program?
Our animation teacher, Sutapa ma'am, makes the camp really fun and engaging for us to learn. Anyone who wants to become an animator, I really recommend them to join this camp. And yes, of course, how can I forget? We all dream of animating our own films after this interesting camp.
I think that I earlier wanted to be an engineer or a doctor, but now I have grown interest in animation and I want to be an animator. I honestly think that it was good and I have learnt a lot from the best teachers I have ever known, and some of them are Pratima ma'am and Sutapa ma'am.
Each day we are surprised with new amazing concepts to learn. And our teacher Sutapa ma'am teaches these concepts in such a way that we will remember it for a long time, if not forever. And to be honest, I have never had so much fun in a camp before. I would like to thank my school for including this amazing activity in the school premises during the summer break.
This is just the beginning of the creative minds exploring stories from their unique point of view.